So I'm Tom Obongo Okello. I work as the Executive Director of National Forestry Authority for Uganda. Uganda became a member of the International Network of Bamboo and Ratans in year 2002 when it applied and it was admitted as a full-time member. As a country, we have been paying the annual membership fee, that is subscription, to date. And as a country, we have over 50,000 hectares of naturally occurring bamboo as a crop, and this bamboo is mainly found in the protected areas, which are the Central Forest Reserves, mainly in the southwestern part of the country, and also in the wildlife conservation areas in the southwestern part of the country and on the Mount Elgon slopes. We have naturally occurring alpine species of bamboo, that is the island bamboo species, in Rwenzori Mountains National Park, in Bwindi Impenetrable National Park, in Mugainga Gorilla National Park, and also in Echuya Central Forest Reserve, and Mount Elgon National Park on the eastern part of the country. We also have the lowland bamboo, which is mainly in the forest reserves in northern part of the country and then in the West Nile region. Now, as a country, we are seeing people developing bamboo on farm, and to date we have about 300 hectares which has been developed. Now, as a government, the country, with support from the International Network of Bamboo and Rattan, and also through the Dutch Sino East African Bamboo Development Project, have strategically developed the 10-year National Bamboo Strategy and Action Plan. And this 10-year National Bamboo Strategy and Action Plan is a private sector-led initiative where we think the private sector should lead in the development of the bamboo industry in the country. In the action plan, we are looking at using bamboo as a restoration crop, where we envisage to restore 375,000 hectares of the degraded landscape using bamboo. In the action plan, we are also looking at development of bamboo as an energy source, where we are looking at development of the bamboo charcoal industry and briquettes. We are looking at development of the bamboo training in the country by developing and implementing a bamboo training curriculum, which is being piloted at the only national forestry college in the country, that is Nyabia Forestry College. We are also piloting bamboo as a crop for carbon trade, and we think we want to do the first bamboo carbon project, which is in the northern part of the country, targeting about 1,000 hectares for the beginning. And we are looking at domesticating other species of fast-growing bamboo so that we can enhance the available bamboo resources in the country and move towards that big investment in the development of the bamboo industry and value chain. We have seen interest being developed in the bamboo industry. We are seeing awareness being enhanced, but our industry is still largely underdeveloped. In the process, we are seeing some challenges, and one big challenge the country has faced for years has been the issue of awareness. Many people thought bamboo is a weed, which is very difficult to eradicate, and therefore nobody wanted to invest in the bamboo planting. We have a challenge of inadequate knowledge and skills in the development of this industry. We have issues to do with markets, which are not very clear yet. We have a big challenge of the planting materials because we don't have enough. We are talking of planting 375,000 hectares over 10 years. So that means each year we need to plant 37,000 hectares. This is about 15 million seedlings, and the planting material, where do we raise the 15 million seedlings? So that is a big challenge. And we are also looking over issues to do with access. The naturally occurring bamboos, many of which are in the national parks, cannot be easily accessed by the people because of the laws governing the management of these wildlife conservation areas. So yes, we have the 50,000 hectares, but we may not access all of it for sustainable harvest and usage for the development of the industry and the value chain. So those are some of the challenges. Now, what lessons have we learned? As a country, we have learned that we need to create a pool of domestic personnel. We need that critical mass of people who will carry forward the development of the bamboo resource. First of all, development of the resource and also the value chain, but also the marketing and distribution. So we really need all along the chain, we need that development. We need technology transfer. We need to enhance our technology. We need to build capacity, especially of the private sector, make them aware of the need for investment in the bamboo value chain. This is where the resources are, but many of them are not aware, first of all, of the importance of bamboo and the products which can come out of bamboo. We need to look at the domestic market and critically consider how we are going to develop this market. How are we going to make the people appreciate the importance of this resource? Because unless the excuse me, unless the domestic market is developed, you may not over rely on market which is not within your reach and within your means. We need to maximize the biomass utilization. One big challenge in forestry has been the issue of addressing waste. For example, in the timber industry, you find from a tree of 1 cubic meter, possibly you're only recovering 30%. A lot of it goes to waste in terms of offcuts. How do we utilize this offcut? Even for the bamboo industry, can we look at products that will consume these offcuts? We need to look at engagement of all the different stakeholders. This is a new resource which requires everybody to participate and to appreciate. So we need to look at bringing on board all the players. What we know is that bamboo can play a very important role in land restoration and therefore can also help in mitigating the impacts of climate change. So as a country, we have learned that we need to involve all the stakeholders. We need to look at issues to do with financing. We need to look at issues to do with product development and issues to do with marketing, but above all, technology transfer. I thank you so much.